I'll meet you there. But there's something I have to find out first.
You're all alone, little one. Sometimes I feel alone, too. We're both alone here. Together.
Are you my mother? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look. I'm not sure I want to go to the other side of that door.
They hide like rats under the floorboards. Stick their tendrils where they cannot. I have seen where they root, slither like snakes amongst the leaves.
Oh boy. Oh, another crowbar! They're so handy, aren't they? What? This is just a little room? I never like going in these things. Because they can lock you in. Oh god. Alien artifacts, that's very Cthulhu-esque. Cthulhuoid. Okay.
My God. It's completely taken over.
Filth! Seething tendrils of a hive, ever expanding. Fools! They cannot be contained.
Okay. Lovely. Tentacles everywhere. Now I know they're probably my mom's own tentacles. Oh, those are just cactuses? That looked dangerous. That thing's got spikes on it. I don't know about that. I feel like that thing can attack me if it wants. I should not have done that. Alright. I got curious to see if one of those computers could be accessed, but I think stepping on the tentacle brought whatever that was to me and killed me. It's almost like they were cactus spikes, right? That's interesting.
My God. It's completely taken over.
Filth! Seething tendrils of a hive, ever expanding. Fools! They cannot be contained.
What is that? I don't know if I can get close to it. Breaky. Another computer?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Orochi has leverage on everyone.
We have obtained the files requested and placed them onto this console for review. The files include detailed avenues of leverage against the Invictus crew. If there is need to put into place additional surveillance measures, we are prepared to do so. We wish your visit a pleasant one. Oh my god. Enya. At age 27, Dr. Enya Volkova was directly involved in the Avaria versus Khrushchev, which gained significance internationally as the incident at Krycha. For several years, she had worked at a decommissioned military airbase a few miles outside of Krycha, Belarus. Thousands in the small city were killed by an explosion at the base. An explosion meant to cover up a horrific containment breach of an alien substance being used in her research. The high-profile trial uncovered several classified experiments attributed to Volkova, with high-ranking officials within the government denying knowledge of her research. Before a verdict could be delivered, Volkova fled Belarus and claimed asylum at the Russian Federation Embassy in Tokyo. Stationed at the embassy, exiled in extradition, Enya was unable to continue her research. We offered her the opportunity to work without constraints. She accepted under the terms of the strictest NDA and forced return to Belarus upon disclosure. While her ethical integrity is questionable, her skill is undeniable. Recommend vigilant surveillance and determination of trust upon results. So she was blackmailed. This is me. Minor childhood trauma documented by licensed family psychiatrist, fear of abandonment, mild social anxiety. Graduated from Brown in 2046, the GPA of 2.9, so not especially spectacular. PhD at the Miskatonic Mechanical Engineering. Of course, it's Miskatonic. A peculiar note, created a practical equation to explain the theoretical underpinnings of Yang's Mills and the mass gap in his sophomore year. The apocryphal claim is that it was made in a single weekend, otherwise unremarkable. Dr. Newhart is key in our understanding of Cynthia Newhart's studies and possible whereabouts. Recommend continued surveillance of home and office, potential asset for leverage if Newhart ever reemerges from isolation. Recommend hiring a local Manticore office engineering position. Accept all salary requirements. Push for more information on Cynthia Newhart. First Lieutenant Josephine Wilcox, Special Forces Distinguished Service Cross, received 2052. Court-martial determination, dishonorable discharge, record commuted, evidence expunged. Wilcox resigned her post as of February 22nd, retaining her exemplary record and citing personal reasons for her exit. As per contract, Wilcox began employment at our California-based Manticore facility under the strictest NDA. Al-Mawit, Yemen. 2054. Friendly fire incident reported 6 undercover agents killed during strategic raid of suspected uranium smuggling operation. Wilcox-led team suffered 0 casualties. Facility neutralized. Alpha Camp in Yemen. Inciting incident of Commander Wilcox. Court-martial proceedings. Multiple witnesses. After brief altercation, Josephine Wilcox discharged a pistol at range of less than 1 meter, causing a perforated wound into the skull of a commanding officer, Major Corey Houston. Wilcox turned and fired a second and third gunshot, which entered the chest and shoulder of Captain Alan Sheffield. Before team members could advance and pull Wilcox away, another 2 shots were fired, critically wounding Captain Jaden Allen in the thigh and groin. Final shots were discharged into the ceiling as officers on site wrestled her firearm away and detained her. Major Houston and Captain Sheffield died immediately. Captain Allen died in transit to medical facilities. Damn. So, he's a nice shot. Video evidence of the incident is retained at control. Her squad defended her actions, echoing the sentiment that officers in question knowingly caused a friendly fire scenario through mismanagement. Commander Wilcox will receive no punitive action for these events so long as we exert our influence. Declan. Master's of Mechanical Engineering, Minor Linguistics, California Institute of Technology. Offense, trafficking of in heroin, possession of controlled substance. 5-year sentence. 5 served. Months, that is. Declan has a history of substance abuse, having self-admitted to rehabilitation centers twice. His court sentence closely coincides with divorce proceedings, which were finalized in 2048. In 2049, Declan was admitted to a mental health facility for evaluation after attempted suicide. Orochi Recruitment has confirmed that Delaporte has remained clean for over 12 years as of January 1st, 2062, during which time he completed his degree with honors. He has experienced significant difficulties upon graduation due to his incarceration, and Orochi's offer of employment has been contingent on his willingness to maintain secrecy. Delaporte is a highly motivated individual, and Orochi has made arrangements to erase records of his dark past.
Oh, Lucas, what the fuck?
Several incidents: restraining order, Mary Richardson; temporary restraining order, Tia Anders; final restraining order, Abigail White; offense, violation of restraining order, sentence 30 days in psychiatric evaluation. God damn it, Lucas. Dr. Van Buren's sociopathic tendencies were well documented during youth therapy. Lucas displays difficulty reading emotions and a lack of empathy for others in social settings, and notes that he was admitted to therapy after his parents discovered him performing a vivisection on the family cat. Lovely. Dr. Van Buren's contributions to the field of philology are vast. His dedication helped trace the evolution of Central American language to its original point. Most recently, he has helped translate Orochi's newly discovered ancient texts and star maps. We are a motley crew, to say the least. I feel like I'm always crouching here. Okay.
Fuck.
Putrid. Filth.
Okay. Are you talking to me? That looks important. Science is everywhere. I like how they have statuettes like everywhere, like ancient alien artifacts just willy-nilly. That right there, that statue specifically, is designed after the very first drawing that Lovecraft drew of Cthulhu. He drew him on like a little square, like a box, and he's just sitting on it with its toes over the ledge. It was actually a pretty awful drawing, to be honest. He could not draw. He could write, but not draw. But it's a pretty famous image of Cthulhu nonetheless, because it is the first known image of Cthulhu. So you see it everywhere. You can even buy these various places. See, there's another one. Yeah, it pretty much looked just like that, with the big wings and everything. Yeah. Why do aliens have like duplicates of statues? That is not a drawing that Lovecraft did. Or if he did, I don't know of it. Alright, there's something in there. The cactus tentacle, I think I gotta run across it. Oh, I'm fine. That looks not... Oh! It just tried attacking me. Okay. Whatever this thing is, jeez. They got a couple of them. Alright, I guess I gotta go through. Here. Why are all these boxes blocking hallways and stuff? Isn't it kind of weird?
What is that?
That's a fetus. That's a fetus.
Ugh. What is that?
That is a childlike creature with tentacles coming out of its mouth. Duh. Yeah. Oh, wonderful! That looks like it likes to grow down someone's throat. I do not want. Oh, God. You know what these look like? They look like the creature hear movement. Is it on the other side of this wall? These look like the creature from Stephen King's book, Dreamcatcher. Alright. I hear stuff moving around outside. Or is it the ceiling I'm hearing? It might be. Oh no, it's that. Never mind. Wow, even the robots are screwed. God. This all feels very dangerous to me. Alright, we're moving forward. And I need a drink. Alright.
You're trembling, little one. Let me swaddle you, Sora, and rock you in the nature of my bones.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
You could crack open your helmet like a walnut. And my voices will still. Not in the spaces we know, but in between.
Is it me? Or does she sound like the Night Mother from Skyrim? What was her name? That's problematic. What? It was Night Mother, wasn't it? Is that thing getting a CT scan? Oh. More reading! My voice can handle this.
We're all expendable assets to Orochi. It wasn't enough to know all our secrets. If they can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
I mean, that's like any corporation, right? The Icarus project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put the Invictus crew at risk. A replica of the individual will be made. Hello, me. Meet the real me. So this kind of explains why I had communications before, right? So we got a moon situation on us here, where I bet you I've worked for them. Things went bad. They had me cloned and put the new me in my stead, and then we just kept on working. A replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has occurred. Severe violations of company policy include unauthorized transmission of operations information to an outside source regardless of content, verbal threat of intent to control or sabotage mission objectives or company equipment, homicide, witnessing a homicide, sustaining a fatal or crippling injury, witnessing the retrieval or release of cloned subject. Please review proper safety guidelines before retrieval or release of cloned individual. Discretion is of the utmost importance. Failure to follow protocol guidelines will result in immediate termination. Cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no signs of deterioration through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan completed. I am in pod 3, so that is me over there in 3. I have an hourglass figure. Am I crazy, or is that an hourglass? Is that a female? And not a Shane. I feel like this.
Holy shit! That's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals? Or the copies?
He's taking this rather lightly, I see. Oh, I was number 3, but for whatever reason, number 3 is not the third one in line here. Alright, so that's Inya. Here's me. Alright, so I am a guy. And there's bubbles coming out of the ground. and Josephine. Alright, makes sense. The shit is this?
It doesn't end.
Split from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs. Pain, a cancer fed by reality.
So they're growing us as clones. Oh god. How did they get all this stuff here? Project Icarus. Wait, did you see that? Did that change? Oh, it's just scrolling, never mind. We're experimenting with a substance phenomenon intensity oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova prefers to call Z-path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation, as per the Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of the preternatural containment are the same on cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied minute amounts of the filth on cloned cells using the safety protocols and observed. The effects were largely similar, with the molecules of the contaminant attacking the cells. However, the process moved more slowly than observed before. The filth have escaped. I have sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I've injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane, and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory that the filth flows, even undulates along dimensions outside of our perceived 3, may have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I am recording the findings this mishap affords. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulated myself on my rationalism. But then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and they thought they were me. And I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs have begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully, or they misbehave. I've made a careful regimen of making sure to not look at any one part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on them. Except for my right arm. Good arm. I am a scientist. Good job. I cut off arm today. Right arm. Good arm. Only corrupted part. Pristine. It will be pristine forever. Stored good arm in the morgue. Code 9510. I'm scientist. Will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. Oh my good gracious. Not exactly what you want happening while you're growing clones and tentacles. This place is crazy. Everyone here is crazy. Why are those out of order anyways? I feel that's weird.
Number sees their meaning.
I'm not going that way. Okay, these are the padded rooms that she spoketh about. Oh, I'm guessing she was in here. Lovely. Okay, that's a nice normal hand. Science on the window of a padded room. Thought that would hurt me. It did not. Can I not do anything here? I guess not. So I would like to get in here, but I don't know what the number is. Was it somewhere over here and I just didn't notice? Wait a minute. Hold on. Declan was first. So 2, 4, 1, 3, 5. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. 2, 4, 1, 3, 5. This is probably a long shot. No, okay. I didn't see any other numbers, did I? Those are 5 digits.
One by one, they fell to madness and death, just like a child. So,
Why did that trigger her? 9510. Is one of those linking? I swear to God, I run so slowly. All right. What am I doing? Oh God, I gotta open all these. One of these is gonna have. Didn't mean to interrupt your sleep, sir. Continue.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
a tactile tool, tender, untethered.
Untethered! I like that description. How convenient for a hand to be here for me to use on this upcoming thing. God, here we go.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on!
He doesn't move very quickly.
Come on, open! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Open! 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 Come on! Shit! Okay. Come on! Close! Close, you piece of shit! Close!
Haha, you can't open
Yes!
doors, can you?
Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
Did you just call him a plant piece of shit? That's hilarious. Also, a weird elevator to have right here. Plant piece of shit.